I was traveling westbound on I-70 heading back towards Pennsylvania, and I passed this crash, saw some debris and a lady walking back from a school bus. So I decided to pull over, and I noticed that there was slush on the road. I was driving on the road and had no idea that it was starting to freeze over. Here's another view. So I pull over and start backing up, and you can see her footsteps in the slush, which I'm sure was part of the reason why this woman crashed. So I was traveling back with a coworker. He jumped out to run back to the car as I got a coat on and followed. But we attempted to figure out if someone was in there, and it seemed like there was. It took a while till we realized and could see a woman in the driver's seat stuck. So in a minute here, I try to open up the front door, and I try to open up the back door. That's the driver's side up. And I didn't even realize that when I had lifted up the back door, it did start to open. And I think that's a bus driver to my right. And she points here and says to me, I think the back door opened. And right there. And so I didn't see that until she pointed it out. I opened it up and we could get in. But the lady in the driver's seat couldn't get to the back seat to exit. So we had to recline the seat so she could shimmy out. And ultimately, she was able to get on top of the car, and then we helped her hop down. I think I kind of guided her down as we set her off the top of the car because she was standing on top. The end of the day, she said she had a sore neck. The fire department came. I have no footage of this. These are all Tesla cams, by the way. I didn't record this. It was just my Tesla that we were driving home in, and I recovered all these clips from Century Mode, which is recorded to a thumb drive. But ultimately, fire department arrived and blocked everything off. There was no risk of anyone else further adding to this accident. Police didn't arrive, but I hadn't witnessed the accident. I explained to the fire department member what had happened, and he said, well, then you can go. So this is all I have. I don't know who the lady was. I don't know who the bus driver was that was a big part of me being alerted to there being an issue and wanted to pull over and back up to do this. I didn't see anything on the news, so I hope everyone's still all right. But ultimately, the lady got into an ambulance to at least get checked out. She was the only occupant of the vehicle. I saw there was a car seat in the back. I believe actually I had heard from my coworker that she had just dropped her child off. I don't know if it was at school or daycare, because she was kind of stepping on the child's car seat to get on top that we could help her down. So the timing was good in the sense that the child was not in there. But that's what happened today as I tried to drive back from Maryland to Indiana, Pennsylvania. Here's some pictures. You can see she was at the top there. Ripped a lot of the undercarriage off. That's her standing on the hill. I'd blur her face, but you can't see who she is. And this is what the rest of my trip looked like. Trying to get back to, Pittsburgh area. The other lane was shut down for miles. There was an accident.